Ok. Cái người kia mà mình mới kéo vào phòng đó, cái người kia hôm qua nói mình là muốn học tiếng Anh. Bây giờ mình kéo bạn vô, mà không biết bạn có muốn lên học tiếng Anh với mình không? Ok. PQ có đó không PQ? Yes, bạn add nick của mình nè. Nick này là nick của mình nè. So for those of you in the United States, do you guys have any plans for today? Barbecue, get drunk, drink a nice cold Heineken beer, or maybe a Budweiser if you're more American. American people drink Budweiser, Asian people drink Heineken. Eat some nice juicy burger with bacon on top and some other cheese. Huh? Or maybe some ribs and hot dog. Trên thấy người Việt Nam á, món đồ ăn của Việt Nam khi mà họ nhậu đó, Mỹ toàn là ăn cái gì mà peanuts với lại mấy cái gì không à. Ok PQ ơi, bạn có thể gọi mình được không? Tại vì người Việt Nam khi mà họ nhậu đó, họ ăn cái gì mà tiết canh nè ha. Giò tiết canh rồi cái gì nữa. Nghêu súp bánh tráng nè ha. Nó a lot. Yeah, người Mỹ they just eat peanuts. I don't know why. Khô mực nè. No không, họ nhậu họ không có ăn hột vịt lộn đâu zero. Nhậu họ ăn cái gì khô mực, họ làm với lại cái gì hột vịt bắc thảo đó, với lại củ kiệu đó. Okay. Yeah, my dad always eat that. Nói tới thèm. Okay. Yeah, mực nướng. Yeah, nhưng mà họ không có ăn hột vịt lộn đâu. Hột vịt lộn chỉ cho các cô thôi. Các phụ nữ rất là thích ăn. Ok, bạn ơi, nếu mà bạn chưa ready mình kêu gà nha. Ok, mình kêu gà nha. Ok. Zero z with the z, gà gọi cho Jen nha. Z z zero zero. Ok. Đó là cái cách đọc của nó đó. No 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 not you, mình tưởng bạn kêu mình đọc cái chữ zero chứ. Sorry. Okay, PQ, khi nào ready call me, okay? Hello gà.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking.
Okay. My first question to you is, what has surprised you when you've met people from other countries? Have you had any opportunities to meet a foreigner?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Is there anything that surprised you when meeting them?
Actually not really surprised because I went to Singapore and Malaysia last year and listened to people over there.
Uh-huh.
The only thing can surprise me is their the accent, the way of speaking English.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I don't know if I was referring about Singapore people, but I was referring to more kind of like European and American. Have you ever had the opportunity to come in contact with them?
European, yeah, I have.
You
I
have?
did talk to one of my teacher was European. He's from England.
Mm-hmm. Now, is there any differences when you talk to them, or is there anything that pops out?
Not really, not
Okay.
guess. Usually they are really polite.
Mm-hmm.
They always say thank you and say please.
Yeah.
And may I have may I something.
Uh-huh. We always use may I or could I. We don't use can I, right? Can I sounds
Yeah.
more a little bit informal, a little bit, but we always use the word may I. Okay. All right. Another question is that how are your language teachers who are from your country different from other teachers? Like for example, I'm not sure if you have any foreigner that who teach you English, But if you do, can you tell me the differences of Vietnamese teacher and a foreigner teacher?
Okay, the biggest difference is the Vietnamese teacher. They don't want to speak English so much with their students
How
in their
come?
class time.
How come?
I don't know, but they don't use English to conduct their lecture. They only use Vietnamese.
But is the class teaching? Is it an English class basically?
It is English
Okay.
class.
Huh. Wow, that's odd. That's odd because here in the state, if I was learning Spanish, we only use Spanish. Maybe the first session, then we use English. But after we know the basic, we only speak in Spanish. So if over here, whatever language you are learning, that is the language you use in class. So it's different. Now, what else that is different in your when it comes to teachers in your country compared to foreigner teacher?
Usually Vietnamese teach you translate the new word from English to Vietnamese and ask their students to remember.
I see. I see. Do you think that is the best way to learn is to translate some of the language to your own language to understand, or should you understand that particular language?
Oh,
For example, you're learning English. Do you think it's better to understand in English, or do you think it's better to translate English into Vietnamese and try to understand it in Vietnamese?
okay. For me, I prefer the explanation in English.
Hmm. That's good. That's how it should be, right? When you learn a language, you should always try to use that language as often as possible. Okay. Now, let me ask you an opposite question to that question. Now, how are they the same? Is there any similarities to, the teachers in your country compared to foreigner teachers?
The same thing is they love to hear their students speak in English.
Okay. So both teacher, your country teacher, and foreigner teacher, they both love to hear you guys speak in English.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. And what else?
Um, no, I cannot think of another examples. Maybe
Okay. All right.
that
Well,
is
good.
only one.
Oh, good. All right. So we're gonna move. We're gonna move on to the next topic with this, which is family tradition. So we're gonna learn a little bit about family traditions, American family tradition.
Okay, may I read that one?
Yes.
The passage?
Yes. Yes. You may.
Okay. Family is forever. Family is comfortable. Family is fun. Families are loyal. It is the one. It is the one place on earth where forgiveness and understanding must be abundant. This does not mean that a family should aid criminal and unethical behavior of one of its members. It does mean that a family stands with that family member as he or she takes responsibility for his or her actions.
Okay. What do you think the sentence means that it does not mean that it should aid criminals or unethical behavior of one of its members?
For me, it means that the um, the family does not help the help their family members to do a bad thing for the society.
Uh-huh. That means they don't condone their family member, to do any illegal stuff. Like if they do illegal stuff, they would tell their family, you need to own up and take responsibility, right?
Yes.
Is that the same way in your country? If you know your family member committed a crime or did something against the law, would you tell your family member to, hey, you need to turn yourself in?
It is the same.
It is the same. Now,
In Vietnam.
do people in Vietnam also think that family is forever, family is comfortable, family is fun, and family is loyal?
Okay, I think I should call you next time because my 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 background is so noise. I cannot hear you.
Okay, it's so noisy. Yeah, background is so noisy.
I don't know
Actually,
what is happening over there.
it's okay. I can hear you. Nghe vui mà, đâu có gì đâu. It's okay. Nghe vui mà. What do you mean? What do you think by the sentence that said, this is the one place on earth where forgiveness and understanding must be abundant. The word abundant. What do you think it means? Abundant.
Abundant means you plenty
Plenty.
and
Yes.
many
Many.
or
Right.
in a large amount of something.
So what does that mean when it comes to family? Forgiveness and understanding must be abundant. What does that mean in terms of family?
It means that in your family you will be given forgiveness and love, and you will feel most comfortable when you are in your family.
Yeah, somewhat like that, but in this case it means that có nghĩa là người trong gia đình á, mình phải hiểu biết nhiều